So many of us have financial worries these days with the layoffs, with the real estate market and investment losses, and people are just simply scared about what's to come. Well, today, Karen Russo, award-winning author of TheMoneyKeys, Unlocking Peace, Freedom, and Real Financial Power, is here with some tips on getting the right money mindset and getting some good strategies along the way, too. So we welcome you, Karen.
Thank you.
And, you know, it's a tough topic to tackle, for sure.
Yes, it is. It's a tough topic, but it's such an important one for so many people.
I think that the mindset, as we talk about the connection between money and mindset, is negative, generally speaking, about finances and money right now. It just is.
It just is. It's very typical for people to be upset about things that have happened and then to be worried about what's to come.
And so is your suggestion for us to stay in that negativity, which I'm going to assume the answer simply is no?
Well, the answer is no, and it's not so much because negativity is bad in general, which of course it is, in terms of really creating what you want, but it's because when people are ashamed or feeling a lot of guilt about a financial decision that they made, or resenting a boss or a layoff or the government, they're not able to make the kinds of choices and make the kind of decisions that we need to make right now. And the same thing with being upset about the future. If you're thinking about what might happen and you're worried and upset, you don't have all of the faculties you need to be in the present moment. And so I'm saying, be creative, be present, get all the information you need. That's really what a positive money approach is right now.
A positive money approach also would make me think, okay, if I'm going to be positive, then I'm going to be real. I would kind of equate those two. Let's just be real about where we are, but we can have hope for the future. But if I'm being real, I might say, okay, I got to cut back. No more entertainment, you know, maybe no more giving to charities. Really kind of buckle down on what are the needs and not the wants.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
Yes, and I'll say that being real, for most people, it means to be accurate. And a lot of times right now, people are just urgently cutting back on everything. And they're starting with the things you just mentioned. The stuff I do for fun, where I give to charity, let me stop doing those lattes. And what happens is they're just kind of frantically pulling back. And while that might give you some relief a little bit in the short term, it's not going to get you the long-term systematic foundation that people need.
For long term, though, there's a lot of people watching you and going, Karen, great idea. But the fact of the matter is, I can't even think short term because I can't pay my mortgage next month.
Yeah. And I hear how serious that is. And I think what I'm saying is you want to start from right where you are and get some kind of system in place so you know what's coming in. And then you have the first thing you do is you give thanks for what you do have. And that's a tip that goes for everybody, is that right now, who's ever watching Sonoran Living probably has clean water to drink and a safe place to live and freedom of economy and government and education. And those kinds of things make us, we're better off than 80% of the planet. So we don't want to feel guilty, but we just get real in that way. And then, yes, we want to get a system in place so that we're cutting back on some things, but that we're also allocating some money to set aside for giving to places that inspire us, set aside some money for a pizza night with the kids, set aside some money for building up your contingency, even if you're facing a big issue like foreclosure or bankruptcy or something like that.
Don't you find that there are some people that are kind of, I don't know, they're desperate to the point where they think, well, if I just buy a lottery ticket, or if I just, they're looking for new money in sometimes irrational, but sometimes rational, but just rational ways, but they're looking for that new money.
Yeah. Well, I say discover new money with the things you already have. So most people underestimate what their skills, their talents, the things in their house can actually do. So I say when, you know, you've let go of the past, you're not worried about the future, you're in the present moment, you're feeling gratitude for what you do have, then brainstorm the freelance work, the things you can sell on the internet, how you can do some old work that you used to do. And you'll find most people can literally find hundreds, if not thousands, of new money from the skills and talents and things they already have.
And it makes them feel good about themselves, too, along the way.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I certainly do appreciate you coming and talking to us about this topic. And you can find these tips and a few more, actually, on our website at abc15.com under the Living tab.